Hi, welcome to my channel, and this morning or this evening, depending on when you're watching this, we're going to take a look at a message for Taurus. This is the Taurus season. So we're going to shuffle out a few tarot cards, and then there's two oracle decks here. One is Moonology, and the other one is Woodland Wardens. So let's get started. So let's shuffle out a few tarot cards here first to see what the general energy is. And the first card that comes up is the Devil card. So the Devil card could be talking about addictions, obsessions, toxic behaviors, toxic people, toxic patterns, things of that nature. And then followed by the Nine of Cups. So I would say that you have conquered whatever this is in your life. And because of that, because you've conquered that everything that you've ever wanted, excuse me, is going to show up in your life now, because you've created space for it to show up in your life by conquering those addictions or letting go of toxic people. And then, of course, here we have the World after it. So this is all really great energy. You're going in the right direction, and you are going to be completing a phase, and this is the time to actually celebrate everything that you've accomplished. And the world shows that you're now stepping into this new phase of your life, and everything is possible. I'm going to take one more card. I feel like the message is here that the cards are speaking for themselves, and it's a congratulatory time for you, because you've beat whatever it is that you needed to beat. So let's see what this last card is going to be. Yep. And here we have the Magician. So you are able to manifest anything. And that's what you need to realize from what we see here, is that because you've moved from this Devil energy and you've gone through to the Nine, to the World, to the Magician, you can do anything. You beat it. And with that, you need to realize that if you can beat whatever this devil was, you can do anything. So I would like to say, plan what it is that you want to do next, because you've got a lot of good momentum going on right now. So with that, let's take a look at an oracle card here from the Woodland Wardens deck. And then once I pull it, both of the cards from the Woodland Wardens and the Moonology, we're going to take a look at what the book says about it. It looks like two cards have come out here. Let's see what they are. We have Bashfulness with the Possum and the Peony, and then we have the Martin and the Foxglove and Mischief. So actually, you know what? I'm going to take a look at the book right now to see what those two say. Let me grab it here. So first we'll take a look at the Possum and the Peony, and it says, to play possum is to remain quiet and still when faced with danger. The expression comes from the possum's unique reaction to fear. It keels over and pretends to be dead. This is an instinctual response, an effective one. Spotting what appears to be a dead possum, predators will often lose interest. Similarly, the beautiful peony flower is associated with bashfulness. According to Greek mythology, nymphs who wished to hide from the mortal eyes would disguise themselves as peonies. So there's two messages for this card. It says, you may wish to hide away from the world. While periods of solitude are necessary and helpful, be sure your retreat isn't driven by fear. And then the second meaning is, while you've recently been shaken, perhaps you've passed through some turmoil or endured a disorienting change, you are now ready to stand on your own 2 feet. So I would say that looking at the Devil and then the Magician is that you have learned what is necessary in order to get yourself out of a difficult situation. And although you may be coming off of, a lot of turmoil, you definitely don't want to stay isolated for too long, because you do have to trust that you are able to face any challenge that might come up your way. So let's take a look at the Martin and the Foxglove. So with the Martin and the Foxglove, it says they represent the archetypical trickster, the lighthearted and mischief maker, the lover of chaos and spontaneity. And so then if you look at the two meanings, you have pay attention to the opportunities for spontaneity, travel, and playfulness. Lighthearted mischief doesn't hurt anyone as long as it is healthy. And then the second one is beware of others' dishonesty. A trick or a scam may be afoot. You're no stranger to somebody who might be dishonest or tricks or scams. So I would say that, once again, be rest assured that you have what it takes to spot when someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. And that now that you have that practice and knowledge, it's time to loosen up a little bit and maybe relax and, have a little bit of fun in this new energy that you have. You've got the Nine of Cups. Remember, I'm going to cover up that devil. You have the Nine, you have the World, and you have the Magician. So you are the master of your own fate here. So let's take a look now. I'm going to shuffle out a Moonology card. So let's see what we have. So one that instantly popped out. And it is the mutable moon, which is nothing is yet set in stone. I'm going to grab one more because it feels like there's more to be said here. All right. And the second one is new moon in Aquarius. So bring love into the situation. So let's grab the book and see what these two cards have to say. So with the mutable moon, it says, there's a couple messages here. So as attuned to the moon, I know the best will unfold for me. And then these are some additional meanings. You're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus and stay with it, whatever it means to you. So I believe we're touching back on that toxic energy here again, and trying to move out of that. And the key is to stay focused on what it is that you want to do next. And the Magician is what I would say is the focus here. We're going to put the Magician right there. Excuse me. So let's take a look at new moon in Aquarius. And so it says, attune to the moon for new moon in Aquarius. Explore the idea that it's not what you know, but whom you know. And then also, you need to be more detached from this situation. Thinking outside the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. So all in all, taking a look at the tarot cards and the oracle cards here, it looks like that you have, you know what you want to do, you know where you're going, you have a goal, and then you're kind of got one foot on one side with dealing with this toxic past that you might be coming from. And of course, that's going to follow you a little bit because, we're trained, whatever we've gone through kind of trains our brains on how we react to the next thing. So what you need to do here, if I look at bring love into the situation for Aquarius, and then nothing is yet set in stone, is that there has to be a fine balance because, yes, you have all this great energy and you can do anything you want, but just be really gentle and nurturing to yourself, because you're going to have things that are going to come up that are going to make you want to retreat and be isolated and not go out there. You're going to want to pursue a new goal or meet new people, but that's that little factor of, I don't know if I trust it or not. And then if it is something that, if it's not a toxic person you've been dealing with, or situations, and if it's something that you've been trying, a habit that you've been trying to kick, your body, once again, your brain is so powerful that it will like to rely on those things as a coping mechanism when you're feeling stressed out. So this is the time that you have to feel like it's not fragile, but it's something where you still need to tend to those wounded parts of you, or the things that have required you to cope, and know that, you can be the magician. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. And this is the time for you to slowly, gradually guide yourself into this next phase of your life. And just tend to the areas that you know that bring up those negative feelings or those negative emotions that might set you back a little bit. And always getting out there and just having some fun and detaching from whatever it is that is like on your mind and you feel like it's weighing you down. It's okay sometimes to put it aside. It will be there if you need to go back to it, and go out and have some fun and be around people that really make you feel uplifted, and where there's no drama, and it's just something that speaks to your heart, because just a little bit of that, it can go a long way. So this is what I see for Taurus today.